welcome back to Dear McKoy's Confessionals, the ultimate confessions. I'm your host, Janelle, and today I have a very, very, very special guest, the greatest guest, my very good friend.
I'm Cameron, everybody. You know, the man them
Favorite tickers. And today, Cameron and I will be discussing the confessionals that you guys send in to us. So remember, the confessionals that are featured on our episodes are found on mckoysnewsnetwork. And you guys can always be interactive texting or email. And the number you can text is 876-353-1389. Or you can email at mckoysnews@gmail.com. Or if you don't want to use any of those and you're an Instagram person, you can head over to McKoy's News Network. So, let's get started.
And we're giving honest reviews, guys. Honest reviews. Everything comes to mind? That's what we're going to say.
Right. Alright, the first confession is, this person says, don't want my girlfriend to find out I am a bed wetter. So he goes on to say, I am a 20-year-old man with a secret that's both humiliating and heartbreaking. I still wet the bed, and this problem has tormented me for years, casting a dark shadow over my confidence and social life.
Am I going to keep it secret?
Make we see if I'm going to keep the secret. So, him say, recently I met an incredible girl who has completely captured my heart. Right. Go you.
Okay.
I am falling head over heels for her, and the connection we share feels genuine and deep. Well, that kind of rare, so big up you. She has suggested sleeping over at my place several times, and each time I've come up with an excuse to avoid it.
Right.
The thought of her discovering my secret fills me with dread. You think if it doesn't let the girl know what going, lay it up on the table, or if it just stop wet the damn bed?
Him need to be a man. Act like a man and stop with the bed, because me find that out, Janelle. Never beat it all time, you know. Imagine me coming here and come sleep over. I'm in the bed and I feel ya pee-pee. And the bed wet.
But I mean, better feel bed than your bed, no? Imagine him coming here and come into bed. How you feel about that?
Never beat it all time.
In a female's. And him a piss up in bed. But I mean, yeah, get the piss up too, so.
That's supposed to stop a long time. Like, you're supposed to get over that by now. 20? Big man?
20, yeah. Yeah.
You
Let's
know,
see.
no look at brat-ups, you know, look at warm training, no look at nothing.
Like, I mean, me I wonder what could they cause somebody to pee the bed at that point in a day in life. Like, what them could they go through to make them still a piss bed. And maybe he must can do something to like train himself
right.
to stop pee the bed, especially because he's a big man.
At a certain time in the night to use the bathroom.
Right. It's supposed to be like a routine.
Right.
Come sure him can set an alarm on him phone to say, alright, I go wake up 3 o'clock and go pee pee. So that me not piss the bed with my woman in there. Right.
What you do with woman?
He might piss her up. Like, yeah. He might go let go after that.
Pampas you want? So I'm supposed to lay you down and strap up the pampas for you and say, go to bed, baby.
Maybe that's a fetish.
Which? Piss mommy! I dare you to pee. Pee while I'm in that bed with you.
And see what going on. Couple box up, couple thump up. Alright.
I'll play it again, I'm sorry. Thank God on me, I feel my man now. Thank God on me. Come on, sign up for the role there.
Wait, so that's a mother role and you're not sign up for being a mother, don't?
No, I'm not doing that one.
Okay, ma'am. So, this man goes on to say, this fear isn't unfounded. The last time a friend slept over Somebody sleep over already.
When I hear this?
She woke up in the middle of the night screaming that I was nasty. I mean, anybody would have screamed. Imagine you go over boy yard and boy piss up on you and you never know say boy was a bedwetter. And you feel the sticky something on you when you get up. And I like say water dash up on you, you know.
La,
Piss.
la,
That's supposed to ring too. Like, come on.
I'm not signing up for that. I'm not playing out there. No.
I tried to convince her that it wasn't my fault. But the damage was done. What do you mean I never feel fault? Oh, that come out.
And I feel in private parts. Are you?
Oh, so she borrowing
I
private
see.
part and piss up the
And
bed
I
and give back.
And I am somebody I whisper in my ears at night time when I'm asleep say pee on the bed. Because I don't understand how I'm gonna say I'm feeling fault.
Right?
So how bed wet up.
I don't more of know like that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. You can't control your dick. Your dick where you goodly want to use pan the people and girl pick
Other
me.
things.
Come on now.
Interesting.
He said, I'm going to read this again. I tried to convince her that it wasn't my fault, but the damage was done. It was the most mortifying experience of my life, and I was left feeling ashamed and rejected. That alone does scare me for kind of wake up and stop piss the bed.
Right?
Because if me go
that could happen
intend,
again.
right, if me go intend to get an ex-partner, I'm going to say certain mistakes I'm making in the past, I don't want to make with a new partner here.
Mom's
so.
wrong. She wrong.
Oh, she wrong.
You see, if she did go on social media angle him, he would have man up.
Oh, God, but the boy feel away
Already.
already.
Pee again.
What you saying, wouldn't piss bed
You
again?
would have pissed bed again.
The man say, it was the most mortifying experience of my life. Imagine if she did take it to social media. Now, did him what I did?
Obviously, that not striking enough fear in him, you know. Okay, so when you're afraid of something, you're not going to want to go close to it or go near it.
That's
If
true.
you're afraid, say somebody find out say your pee-pee bed, work towards improving on that. Set a schedule, wake up, use the bathroom. If you know, say you always drink like a 1.5 liter water before you go to bed.
Yeah,
cut
drink
that
it
down.
earlier. Or at least drink it earlier, yeah.
You're not trying to do better? You're 20?
Right? It's like him want the woman potty training. And him way past potty training days. You have to pick up yourself in an answer.
He wants a lady will have the golden shower fetish. And most that him I look forward to. Am I Jamaican?
Yes, he is. So, he says, this new girl is special and I don't want anything to ruin what we have. The idea of her reacting the same way terrifies me. How can I possibly explain to her that the man she's falling for has a condition as embarrassing as bedwetting?
Daniel, I'm going to ask you the question. If your partner comes to you and say, babe, you know, I have a bedwetting problem, how are you going to react to that?
Boy, thank God that never happened to me yet, but I honestly don't know how much I react because you go look me in my eye and tell me say you still a piece the bed. The bed where you want me and you lay down pan and you want to touch me where I pee and you piss up on me? Like, me don't understand that. That can't make sense. You have to shake up yourself. You are a man.
Play with that.
But understand say different things can trigger people for you know have certain downfalls, but if you say you go look for a relationship and you want something with somebody, you have to fix your issues before you go in a one relationship with somebody. Because I can't wrong the girl for say you're nasty, and I can't wrong the girl for call you out if you go piss the bed with her upon the bed. Like, nobody not go on that.
I think, like, you see, when you meet a person you really love and you have certain faults, if you love the person enough, you're willing to change and do better.
That is so true.
If you really love a girl, you might go want to improve that. You don't want to find out to your pee-pee bed? Alright, work towards stopping.
Right.
Because no way you are going to invite me at your house and I go do something that go make me uncomfortable and I go feel good in yourself. So.
I expect me to come back at your yard.
No.
Come sleep beside you.
He's not ready for a relationship. He's not.
I mean, he could love her, but him just... I don't know if him just not want better for himself or what the case would be. But he would definitely need to improve on that. And he's going on to say, should I? So he might ask the advice. No. Should I risk telling her the truth and hope she understands? Or should I keep dodging her invitations and hope she doesn't lose interest? First of all, I'm not even done, but dodge the invitations and hope she don't lose interest. Me go feel like you give me a bun. What you mean you don't want me come in your yard? What you have in your yard? Who you have in your yard? And why am I not invited?
Like, no matter which angle you look at it from, it's not gonna work out in his favor.
Right, because it's raising all type of red flags.
If you don't want me come in your yard, who do your yard? Where you do your yard?
Where you have an eye to your yard?
Right? So.
Ima asks, if I do tell her, how do I even begin to have that conversation without completely freaking her out? Well, sound like you must go sit her down and say, you know, babes, me still piss my bed, but you're the love of my life. And we can't do this without you. Like, I don't know how that conversation they go.
I do not agree. I am not gonna sit and have a conversation like that with someone.
So if your man tell us him piss them, all that conversation they go.
He must go work on him, must go stop. He must go do something. Me not tell us say he not go freak me out in a one look away. Because that's just weird. But things do happen.
Right.
Look on the side where things do happen.
Yeah, things do happen.
Maybe go through trauma as well where
that are the same thing I'm gonna say.
But you have to be willing to improve, as I said before. You can't just tell me, say, oh, you're still a pee-pee bed and me have to just work with it.
Right.
You cannot come to me and tell me that. So once you're willing to do better, then we
can work something out.
Right.
But the advice I me have for you, sir, you have to work on yourself first.
Right.
You're a big man. If you say you want to go in a relationship with somebody and this is somebody that you actually care about, you're going to fix yourself before you go into the relationship, because you can't have two. I don't believe you can't have two broken pieces going into a relationship. Yeah. You have to at least try to make yourself whole, or at least whole enough if you can go in a relationship and don't make the other person uncomfortable.
Right, or feel less than.
Right, so definitely you have to go try some sort of intervention to stop piss the bed before you try getting a woman.
Right.
That's what me have to say.
Be a man. Try and do better. What else we have on the list?
So, the next confession that we have on the list is, I've fallen out of love with my husband.
Alright.
So, make we hear what Miss She have to say now.
Right.
Yeah. And she says, I have been married for 10 years and have 2 children with my husband, who is a great father but has repeatedly cheated on me. I want to
got strongest son. I want to got strongest son.
I got warrior.
Okay.
Even during my pregnancies.
Miss Warrior? Miss Warrior, I'm listening. Okay.
I hope she a soldier. She have to be a soldier. Yeah, so she's saying, despite his infidelities, he insists that he loves me and cannot imagine life without me. First of all, if the man a give a bun, the man don't love you. Because how you say you love me and you can lay down in a bed with a next woman and have intercourse with her and would you whisper sweet things in her ears and come back to me and tell me say you love me.
Johnny, the man are wicked enough. When them
a long time we know.
Then go to the side chick and talk about you.
Spread your business.
Imagine 10 years.
A long time that too, Pitney.
Big
And
up
you
you.
gear bun through the
miss.
pregnancy?
Big up yourself. You're not left your man. You anger that. Moving on. Come here. Sorry.
So, she say, recently, I discovered a particularly painful affair he had, which began around the time I was pregnant with our youngest child. Although I have forgiven him and tried to give our marriage another chance, I no longer feel love for him and I find it difficult to be intimate. It go difficult for anybody.
She has been
If me know
hurt
say
so
you
much.
touch somebody else, me not going
Right.
to touch me.
She has been hurt so much. Like, this our mind and heart and everything and lockdown and I
10
say,
years?
stop.
That's a long
Please stop.
time.
Right.
And she get born throughout the pregnancies.
She born him back. Check if she born him back. Check if she born him back.
So, what she say? She say, I dread going home and feel miserable, but I don't believe in divorce. I am independent and don't need him to function, but I've been with him for so long that I don't know any other way of life. It don't sound like she not born him back. She never do no bun for bun. She's still there and it sounds like she's still being loyal. And me nah say, first of all, me nah encourage nobody to give them man bun. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just saying, if the man a bun you, is either you go leave, or is that you go, yeah, is that you go.
Playing field. Cause you not benefit none at all. Him not play fair, mama. Him not business with. Him just like come home and rub it down and say, baby, I'm sorry.
I love you.
They
I
made
was with
nothing.
her, but she's not you. She
made-
can never be you because them man are wicked, you know?
I love you. And you go work with it. Big up you, miss. You not left your man.
So she has said no. I am seeking advice on how to handle this situation. Should I try to rebuild the relationship? Or is it time to consider a different path for my well-being? Any insights or advice would be greatly appreciated.
Alright, you stick around for 10 years. Your relationship reach a far way. 10 years.
Two
kids,
picnic.
Married.
Married.
10 years. That's a whole lot of time, you know.
That's a whole decade.
Alright.
Enough years of your life, that, you know?
It's time for your wicked girl era, mama. Wicked girl era. You're not even have to give him bun. Like, just dress up nice, sexy. Do something you don't normally do for make you feel away. Go road, go on a date with the next one. I'm not telling you to bun him, you know. But just go road and enjoy yourself.
Or date
And
yourself.
Come home and tell him about it and make it hurt him.
She not even have to tell him about it because him I go want to find out. The woman don't normally dress up. She don't normally go out. She not normally sexy up herself and you see her go road and you not go raise alert. Worse, him a bun her. You know say man where you bun with them, where you bun them woman, they are extra insecure because them know say them a do it to you and them afraid say do it back to them. Man, them mania cannot handle what they dish out. So if the man a give a bun, him not go and you bun him back. And you not have to bun him back. Just go out and live your best life. Live your best life. Be yourself.
For a weekend and not answer your phone and at all.
Right, and use fee money too.
Use the card, mama. Swipe. Revenge spending. Yeah, I'm good at moms.
Yeah, but you have to go do something. Is that you're going to leave him or, as Cameron said, level the playing ground? Date yourself, go date somebody else. I don't know.
Too risky, and then she say me help mash up her life. Neither, I know.
And then she go burn him back and she go read pan him and she say, oh, Cameron said. Yeah, so no, we not encourage you for burn your man. We just say,
live a life.
Yeah.
Take some time for yourself and think about what you really want. If you don't believe in a divorce, you have to put something on the table where you go work with. Like, make a compromise or something like that. But would you recommend an open relationship, you know, because that worse,
that mash up relationship.
I'm not really going to tell yourself you burn him back, but enjoy yourself. Go live some life.
Well, yeah. You have to do something. You can't stay in it like that. And I understand enough people don't believe in a divorce, but if you're not happy, where Cynthia go stay for. Some people say they must stay for the pitney them, but when the pitney them grow up and them leave out of the household, the pitney them are gonna live for them life and you're gonna still stuck there. I think about what you could have do with your life. Because that's enough years out of her life gone already. Where she could have do other things, could have work on herself.
That's true.
Because that is very traumatic.
I just hope you don't have any shared bank accounts or certain shared assets. Because that's a big deal, you know?
That is.
That's a big deal.
And I hope that if it is shared, him really put most of the money in there.
Or you have your little stash.
Yeah, wait. You don't really know about, so you can go and enjoy yourself, same way.
Right.
But that's my advice. That's your advice. Take it if you will. Leave it if you
Miss
will.
Warrior, it's time to fight for yourself, okay? Fight for you right now. Fight for you.
Right, that's all we can say at this point.
Right.
Alright, and moving on to the next confession. So, the next one is writing in to say, I don't think I'm big enough to satisfy my girlfriend.
You can't dance for yourself. You can't dance. Can I dance?
Go on now.
Right. Continue. From here we are going.
So, this
Big enough
person says,
as in
downstairs.
Okay.
Him not think downstairs big enough to satisfy him woman.
Okay. Let me hear what I'm saying.
So, he's saying, I consider myself to be reasonably experienced when it comes to making love to my woman. However, I have a very small penis, and I always have to work very hard doing foreplay to make up for my size. When I say small, what do you mean? How small is small? Because
I think that's a valid argument, to be honest.
What do you mean? Me want to know how small is small, because if you got...
How small is too small for you?
I mean...
How small is too small?
If you have 1.6 or 1... like if you have 1.6 or 1.5 and you can be a thing, I don't think that's bad. But if you go have 1.2 or 1.3, people have nice size. If you have 1.2 or 1.3, then how you go work with that?
You see, if your woman love you enough, the tree go feel like 12. If your woman love you enough, the tree go feel like 12.
Imagine 1.3 with how that work.
Daniel. So what this I do to people then? What them here I do to people then? Them something here. This a what?
You realize how slim some people's hands are? I mean, my finger them kind of fat, but you know what? Continuing. So, he says, over the years, I've had several girlfriends.
Right.
And I always strive to be attentive and caring in that aspect of our relationship.
He's a good man, Savannah.
He's a good man. I find myself in a challenging situation now that I am considering taking the next step with my current girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. So like married.
And me wonder, but you know, it won't sound like I'm married, but you know, the fact that I'm saying I'm not thinking big enough for her, I feel so the next step what I'm talk about is sexual intimacy. So I go hear for that I'm talk about. My girlfriend is incredibly loving and loyal.
Right.
And I'm reaching a point in my life where settling down feels like a natural progression.
Mm-hmm.
However, it won't sound like marriage. Yeah. However, there is a nagging concern that I cannot seem to shake. I worry that I may not be able to fully satisfy her sexually. So I'm making my worry about that.
He said, "In trying best to pay attention to your woman and study
but
what she like." But
him not say him are dugu yet.
Janelle.
You know, sound like them.
A lot of persons
touch
are
yet.
misinterpreting like the levels to intimacy and sex and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You kill up yourself for sex and then you come for me and turn for 2 minutes. The foreplay is
that's
so much
disappointing.
better most of the
That's
time.
disappointing.
Like,
Yeah.
do the most you can with the foreplay and stop worry about that aspect. As I say, if she love you enough, she go feel everything.
Well, that's true. And you know what
Right.
me think too? Me feel like emotional connection,
Are more
the emotional
important.
connection you have with a person has so much to do with the sexual
actual-
interaction that you and that person have. Because me feel like when you get to know a person pan a spiritual level and them connect and you can feel comfortable around the
Right.
person and just be yourself,
That's true.
I think going into any type of sexual experience with the person is going to be so much easier because you and the person have a mutual understanding of what you like,
Right.
or what me like. So me know say certain things, if you not like him, you not go do it.
Right.
If me not like certain things, you not go do it to me same way. So me feel like when you get to know a person on a different level, the sexual experience is so much
top
better
tier.
than you just going in and I say, front me want,
Right.
dick me want. Like,
Right.
you have to get to know the
connection
person
there,
first.
Have the emotional connection there. Like, foreplay is so important. To me, it's the most important aspect. I don't know, push in and take out and no.
Wait, say, I don't know, carry a try start.
No.
Hey,
No.
I don't know, rev. This is not a car, sir.
No.
This is my
Rub
body.
down and take your time, stimulate and all of the above.
You're experts. Well, and he is saying she has been open with me about her past, sharing that she has been with quite a few men before me. While I fully accept and appreciate that everyone has a history, I cannot help but feel insecure about my own abilities to meet her
I like the
needs.
sound of that. Like she tell him about the other man them parts and what the other man them do and all
And
of
that
them
me I
something
wonder
there.
because I mean some people me realize say some people them want know what's your body count and what's your experience
Guys.
with other men, and I feel like that's a dark road
I have a
to
song
trod.
recommendation.
What
I
the
have a
song?
Jada Kingdom Business. Please listen to it, guys. Can I play?
Give
that?
one little piece. No, give one little piece of it.
Can I swear?
Cause
on
I
here?
don't
Can I
no
swear?
expletives. Kind of bleed them out.
Let me tell you this. We are talking
Oh,
before me.
I know my business. Right,
My
right.
business. That's why I like big man. That's why I love big man. One time, yeah, run through road, me in a high school. Me no business with who you there with before me.
I know so some of the big man them petty though.
Me no want to hear no Janelle. Me no care. Me no want to hear. I'm my time now.
Friend of man they name.
I'm my time now.
In some of them, you know,
It is
no
my
different.
time, guys.
The
It is
young,
my
the
time now.
old.
I don't want to
the
know about
middle
who you
age.
dated before me. I do not care. We are in a relationship, not you and your baggage where they're behind. I
Right.
don't care about who you date before me. I'm here now. Let me live and enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As me say, it's a dark road for trod. I'm not feel
Yeah,
say
I like
nobody's supposed to base their relationship
Right.
on past experiences with previous partners. Cause first of all, it go lead the other person for insecure.
Right.
Imagine you are telling me about your
other
experience
man.
with next woman. With next woman, you are gonna tell me say, oh, she used to do this and or tick to them did big and stiff and
I like that.
what you tell me that for? I
like that.
don't
She
need to
shouldn't do
know.
that. Cause now him a feel
about
away in
that.
himself, you know. Cause he say, oh, she tell him about her
But
past.
probably him did all ask about it. Don't
Man.
ask so what you cannot manage.
If you don't know so no heart cannot manage, please don't ask your woman certain questions.
Yeah. If you
Don't
are not
do it.
strong enough feet, don't go down that road. It's
Right.
not worth it.
Take my advice.
And he is saying that during sex, he has noticed a sense of dissatisfaction that lingers. So, during sex, I have noticed a sense of dissatisfaction
That lingers.
that lingers. It lingers. So even after it lingers,
So when
I
him
wonder
lay
how
down
long
in a
this
bed, you
lingers
know,
for.
I feel like
I'm
saying,
supposed to
after
feel
that,
like
your
shit.
mom's in a bathroom with it.
I try to please ourselves. No, that's actually
She break the man
sad.
heart. Cause him know. At this point, him know.
That's sad though.
Going into this, you know, I think
It
like him
lingers.
just have little insecurity and self
Yeah,
doubt.
because
He actually
maybe,
knows.
because at first me I say, maybe it's a case where they have not been intimate and
right.
hearing about the past experiences, him not know if him a go match up, but obviously,
He knows.
him knows so she not satisfied.
Right. Mom, you're not even fake one little moan or make him feel like say I mash up something.
Don't fake nothing. If you're not putting in the work, you're not putting in the work. Sorry to say, but do not fake nothing.
Fake one
These men deserve to know the truth. And
Alright.
I mean, maybe them never spend enough time to get to know each other. Because maybe if she did love him like love the boy, should I say no, the boy dick big. She feel one of the day. You imagine things. That with man, you know. Men can make you so delusional when
guys.
you are in love with them. Yam right out. So she will feel inches that are not there. So maybe them never go into love
But
like that.
if so be the case, then you say she not a fake no more. Babe, stop do this. Me not really like that.
Right.
Do this instead.
Tell him what you like. Kind of help him out.
Waste one another time. Because if you go there and you not like it, and him and sister you not like, I do not enjoy when you do this.
Something
Do
has
this
to change,
instead.
right?
This is what people don't understand. Relationship.
Communication. Communicate.
Communicate and try push up your partner. Like, put yourself on that the level that we're okay. I have this trait that you don't like. Let me take this away so that you're comfortable.
Or let me at least try to work on it.
Right.
Because, and I just so you say it'll go fix. Like, everybody is human. We all understand that. If me can say you work, if make an effort to kind of change little things I mean I like, then at least me can say you put in the effort. And at least me can say, yeah, we can work together on this because me tell you what I like. And you say, alright, may I try match up this so that babes can comfortable. Something.
True. Should talk.
May I tell you, it doesn't make any sense to fake it because when she fake it now, right, because when she fake it, little bit after, she go probably book up on a next man way. I go do the things them what she like. And then that go cause cheating in the relationship. And as him saying, woman loyal and she nice and all of these nice, wonderful things. But no, so him not go and get bun. Man can't take bun.
Experiment
so,
a little. Do a little bedroom experiment.
Find what works for you.
Find
what works for you guys. Experiment, right? Figure out what she like. She figure out what you like. And try to please her in the best way you can so that she not got road.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. Do a little experiment, guys.
And he's saying, this realization has left me anxious about the future of our relationship. I fear that if we were to get married, she may eventually seek fulfillment elsewhere, leading to infidelity. At the same thing I just say. The same thing. That's why I say she cannot fake it, because if she fake it, she'll go road, she'll go find somebody who will do the things that she like, and she'll go get a boy bone.
Experiment, guys. Take it out of the bedroom.
They say the mango tree.
Right. Catch up in the tree. Go past some maca, make you maca juke yo.
What you say? She want when she feel the maca? No. Nice.
Maca good lay juke master than such man.
Oh Jesus. Experiment, guys. Experiment is what we're saying. Find out what works best for you, so that both parties can be comfortable in the relationship and one person don't feel like say them a drone.
You have to be spontaneous, guys.
Take it from the expert.
I'm an expert in a but yeah.
You are expert.
Nowadays, everybody are trying to take with people man. So if you have a man for yourself, keep him. Hold on for him. Do the things to make you happy and make him happy.
Right. Try fix it from within and don't try seek a solution outside because that not gonna work. Especially if you're wanting to have a future with the person.
But
because he mentioned marriage.
Come into play, you know?
That's why you say experiment and find out what him like, what she like. Because there are so many options. You guys just have to communicate, and that's a big thing for relationships. If you're not going to communicate, the relationship is not going to work. Trust. You can't just decide, say, you don't feel like communicating one day, and you expect, say, you and your woman or you and your man are going to be peaches and cream.
Alright, I just hope say one nice guy where she can actually talk to. Because you know you have some of these men, they're very hype, like
true,
they
them
don't want to hear,
telling.
They don't want to hear nothing at talk. And they must say, oh, you can't tell me this cause
me bought that. Me had the best man you get.
Me a girl is me this me.
Some of them must say, oh, when me and Sally used to date, Sally used to. I'm not Sally.
Right.
This is Janelle. Come on now.
True.
The same method where you use for this, for she now go be the same method you're going to use for me, and it rubbed me the right way. Everybody different. You have to find out what work for the person we are dealing with. So experiment. I understand that past experiences should not define our present or future, and I truly believe that people can change. However, this lingering doubt persists, and I am unsure how to address it with her or if it is even appropriate to do so. Firstly, let me read that part again. He said, I understand that past experiences should not define our present or future. Want to touch upon that? Yeah, the past not going to define the present, and it not going to define the future, but you can take experiences from the past to learn how to better adjust to your present or your future. You can use past experiences to better the present right now, this very moment, or the future, because if you realize there's something in the working at the past, you're not going to do the same thing to mash up whatever you have, the relationship or the sexual experience where you have. You're not going to do it with somebody else because you realize, say, this not work. If I realize that this not work, I'm not going to try with somebody else. Why am I want to try run with the person? And as somebody when I say, yeah, I fall into love, I drop into love with this person, I'm not going to run with the person and the same thing when I mash up my relationship the last time.
That's true.
So, it's not going to define your present or your future, but you can learn from past experiences to better the present or the future. Right. So, again, he said, I understand that past experiences should not define our present or future, and I truly believe that people can change. However, this lingering doubt persists, and I am unsure how to address it with her, or if it is even appropriate to do so.
I'm confused when you said that, you know.
Appropriate, no.
What do you mean if it's appropriate?
I don't like it's a business place today. I am your woman. This is sex you guys are talking about. What is inappropriate when it comes down to sex? What is the line? You and your partner are supposed to know the line we're gonna draw when it comes on to sex. So talking about something as it relates to your sexual experience, there should be nothing that is going to be inappropriate.
Right.
Because if me not like something, I go tell us hello.
You're supposed to comfortable enough.
I don't like this.
You're supposed to comfortable enough to talk
the
to
fact
your
say
partner
you're
about
comfortable enough to take off your clothes and try to put your something in my something.
And I mix up. I make
right.
I still
You're supposed to comfortable enough to talk to me about an issue that we're having in the relationship.
Adults, big people.
Right. And I like say we are a little pick me, because if you are a little pick me, you're not supposed to say sexual nothing. Yeah, I find that
because that I can't
find that weird.
What do you mean if it's appropriate? What you mean?
How that me I try to understand appropriate. It's like him a go on business meeting or him a go on interview and him a say, I wonder if me answer that question here go appropriate. Or I wonder if me can ask the interviewer this question. No,
Everything
you're not going on an
appropriate.
interview, sir. This is your girlfriend you're talking about, your
Right.
prospective wife.
I don't want to talk about sex with your woman.
As she have to talk with her, she go a road and talk to somebody else about
Right.
it. So, yeah, you have to do what you have to do. I am reaching out to you for guidance on how to handle this situation, this sensitive situation. Any insights or advice you can offer would be greatly appreciated. Advice or insights.
You have to be comfortable enough to sit down or lay down and have a conversation with your partner. Okay? This is not back in the Regency era where people hide sex or hide talking about
Yeah, it
sex.
is so like everybody talk about sex these days. It is so
Everybody, like, have a conversation with your lady and find out what her issue is and work towards bettering them. Have a conversation. You can't look upon nobody else to tell you how to please the woman or how to go about pleasing your woman.
right. I totally agree with that. And for me personally, I think it comes right back down to communication.
Right.
That is so important. People always say communication is very important in a relationship, but I think it's said so much that people overlook the whole importance of communication. Yes, them say it, but them don't actually act on it.
But
During a relationship,
question,
people
though,
are going to say communication important.
How comfortable do you think he is with this partner? You not so uncomfortable, you know? He used the word
Appropriate.
appropriate.
First of all, how long you and this person have been talking.
Right.
Because if you go say, you don't know if it's appropriate to talk to her about an issue in our sexual life, that concerning.
But they have already been intimate.
Right, so me feel like
They have
it no
already
matter
been intimate.
it no matter how long you and the person
Right.
differ.
At this
The
point.
mere fact say you guys have been intimate with each other, and basically to wanna come together and make one. To wanna
Right.
join together, on fit on pieces
and
together.
Bodily fluids.
Right.
And do all kind of stuff.
I don't
I
think
don't know if it
at that
appropriate.
point I don't think anything is not important to be discussed. So the advice that I would give to you would be that you need to sit and have a conversation with your woman. Sit down, lay down, stand up, anything you want to do. Have a conversation with her face, say,
Yeah.
well, what she want you do? Because obviously you are the fault. I don't want to say problem, but you're the fault in the situation because you're not pleased or how she want
think
to
it
get
can be
pleased.
fixed. It can
Yeah,
be
but it
fixed.
can be. If you don't want it to work, I'm going to make it
Right.
work. That's a one thing I believe.
can
If
be
you're in a relationship, you're not supposed to make a minor inconvenience cause you from discontinuing the relationship, especially if you say you love the person. If you love the person, you're going to do anything to make sure, say, the relationship can actually work.
And the relationship working out, I don't think your size is supposed to
Yeah,
affect
I don't.
that. There's a million and one things right now that you can do to make sure that she's happy. You say you
Right.
already cater to her emotionally or on a certain level. So the intimacy part alone, you can work
Supposed
through
to
that.
fall into place.
Yeah, like just have a conversation with your babes and fix it. Like, find out what you
Communication again.
like. Right.
Yeah, so if you are watching this, you need to grab your booby. You need to grab your babes and have the conversation with her, find out what's working, what's not working, and fix on the business, sort out on the business, talk about it, action it out. You know, do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. You have to do it right. And that's the advice that I have to give. You know, that's the advice that you have to give them.
The advice I have to give.
Okay, so log off, come on. Well, not log off yet. We're not done it enough to subscribe and beer things. But, you know,
Right.
after you guys completely watch the video, then you can go have a conversation and on a sort it out together. Because I did two, I know we are uno. Uno. Yeah. So, again, you guys were tuned in to Dear McKoy's Confessionals, the ultimate confession. Again, I'm your host, Janelle, and I had my wonderful friend, my beautiful friend, I'm a long-time friend,
Right.
Cameron, here with me.
We're locked
as
in,
my
guys.
beautiful, as my beautiful co-host today, and I'm hoping that I'll have her on here for more episodes to come. So remember, guys, subscribe so you guys can be notified of any post that we make. Comment, give an opinion, give an advice, same way. Comment and make sure to share. Also, you guys can always visit www.mckoysnewsnetwork to be able to review the articles that were discussed on today's confessionals.
Right.
And if you want to be a part of the live show, you can always text in, you can email, or you can Instagram. And let me give you the ats for those. So the telephone number is going to be 876-353-1389. The email address is going to be mckoysnews@gmail.com. And for my Instagram people, it's going to be McKoy's News Network. And before we log off, on the topic of Instagram, you guys can run over to Instagram and you can follow me at theylove_.janelle, and you can follow Cameron at
cam.zeron__. So that's cam.xeron__.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Until next time. Bye.
And take my advice, peoples. Take my advice. Please take my advice. A good something I talk about. Real something I talk about. I'm a real girl in the streets. I know these things.
In the streets, careful. Careful, but Dear McKoy is the ultimate confessional.